Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our second quarterfinal action here on IRT Live. We got a good one. We got the 6th seed from Sucre, Bolivia, Murray-Moscoso. He is ranked number 7 on tour. Conrado, a Grand Slam winner himself, taking on the number 3 seed, Sam Murray from Quebec, Canada, another Grand Slam winner. This is 2 Grand Slam winners already going at it. These guys have played 5 times, and believe it or not, Sam Murray leads that head-to-head 4-1 the last time they met, just like the last guys, right in the quarterfinals at the Severna Park, the 2022 Capital Classic. That was 2 straight. That was 15-11, 15-4. He had a really good game plan, Sam Murray did, against Conrado. He was really working the points. Things were really working in his favor. Murray-Moscoso, 22 years old, an impressive 40 wins, 16 losses on tour. 27 years old, like I said. He's been playing for 5 different seasons. He's played on the IRT. Sam Murray, 63 wins, 54 losses, 29 years old, 11 seasons on tour. These guys are ready to go. We are ready to go. And we have it. They're ready. They're ready, and we're ready. So, match getting ready to start. You guys are in the chat box. You want Bolivia to win. Put your flag in there. You want Canada to win. I know that Racquetball Ontario is in the chat box. Let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, Murray-Moscoso doing his ritual in the front of the court for singles. I think when it's doubles, he does it on the side of the court. So that's kind of interesting that he has a difference of when he's very religious. It happens all the time. But Moscoso wins the coin toss, looking to redeem himself, looking to win another Grand Slam. He's got a tough one against Sam Murray.
0 serving 0.
Side out, 0-0. Looked like a screen serve, no call. Set up off the back wall, wide angle pass, excellent shot by Murray-Moscoso. That's what I really want to see Conrado do, and I want to see him working the point a little more. I want to see him not try to just rip and kill every ball, work the angles, work those wide angles, get that big Sam Murray moving.
Side out.
There's a side out now. Murray back in the box.
0 serving 0.
We're still scoreless. Thought that was short.
Point.
Ripped down the line, Sam Murray.
1 serving 0.
A lot of flags in the chat box. We got some Canadian ones. We got quite a few Bolivian ones. Mrs. Posai from Canada. Thank you all for tuning in. Down the line. Skipped in, Sam Murray, side out. We are deep in The
Zero,
beginning of this
serving one.
match, and it's 0 serving 1. Sam Murray is on the board. But Moscoso serving.
Point. 1 serving 1.
Moscoso ready to drive serve. Off the back wall, Sam Murray puts it straight down.
1 serving 1. Side out.
What a pinch rollout.
1 serving 1.
1 serving 1. Both of these players have some pretty deep, big strides on their drive serve. Sam Murray a little more compact than Moscoso. Moscoso, I know that I've said this before, his first step is critical. It's way too far, and that brings that second foot into the danger zone.
Point.
There's a shot down the line for Moscoso, trying to pump himself up, pulling a little
2
Landa
serving
action
1.
on the court. But I'd really like to see Conrado just shorten that first step just a little bit, and he will fix that foot fault action. You know, will his serve be the same? I don't know.
Side out.
Good shot there by Sam Murray.
1 serving 2.
Nice return of serve by Conrado Moscoso.
2 serving 1.
2-1 on the Head Pen scoreboard. Head Pen, not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, not just the official board. Ball, Head Pen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today. www.head.com/racquetball. Short
serve.
ball,
Second serve.
short screen, both. Good serve.
Skip.
Skipped in. What I like about Moscoso is the way he moves his feet on the
1
court. He's got
serving
great
2.
court awareness and the way he moves on the court. But Sam Murray is a retriever. What I like about him is he really knows and gets in position, and
1
he makes some
serving 2.
dives, and he gets balls that this big guy should not be getting. But he makes it happen. That almost looked like a screen serve also. Good diving get by Murray.
Side out.
Can't get a hold of that one. Side out is the call. IRT wants to give a special thanks to Gearbox
2
for being one of our
serving 1.
inside industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. www.gearboxsports.com. There's Racquetball Canada in the chat box. Good diving get. Not
Side up.
smart by Moscoso. That little push towards the front wall. That might have been given your opponent a layup. Mistake, Moscoso.
1 serving 2. Short serve. Second serve. Skip.
Skipped in.
Point.
Moscoso looks with disbelief.
2 serving 2.
2-2.
Point.
All this action, and we're at 3-1.
3 serving 2.
3-2, I'm sorry.
No, screen serve. Second serve.
What a cross-court pass by Conrado Moscoso.
Two serving 3.
2-3 on the headpen scoreboard. Conrado back in the service box. I want to welcome back to the broadcast booth, Mr. Fabio Soto.
Thank you very much, Dean. Glad to be back here.
That looked
One of the
like
most
a wet ball serve.
One of the most anticipated matches. Point Moscoso. And you know what, Dean? One of the things here that we need to remember is that in terms of there's a factor that sometimes we don't take into consideration. Altitude. Conrado Moscoso plays at about 9,000 feet of altitude. So he's not one to always be successful at sea level where we are, yet he won in Sarasota his Tier 1 last year.
Well, I said it on the pregame. Both of these guys won Grand Slams.
Skip.
Conrado's has to be
Side out.
in,
3
happen to be in Cochabamba at your tournament, Fabio, the American Aires.
That was back in April of 19, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. The only time I visited the mother country of Conrado Moscoso.
Oh, 2 bounces, point.
2 bounces.
Double
Great
bounce.
serve.
4 serving 3. Side out. Three serving 4. Point.
So a towel timeout here taken, brought to it by the Zurich Foundation, constructing athletes and building people. I want to thank everybody again for watching, not only in Canada, not only in the U.S., but also in Bolivia. Un saludo para toda la hermosa gente que nos está viendo de Bolivia. Desde acá, desde Minneapolis, Minnesota. Claro que Conrado es de Sucre, Bolivia, pero le mandamos todos a todo el país. Gracias por estar sintonizando. Denle like a nuestro post, compartan nuestra liga, compartan el racquetball con el resto del mundo. Like our post, share our feed, keep following us on social media.
This match has gone on for like 30 minutes already, and we got 7 points.
There was no doubt, Dean, about the match, that it was going to be a chess match. I mean, you said it, you mentioned before, you know, right now the upper hand is with Sam Murray. He's 4-1 versus Moscoso. So Conrado needs to figure it out. He needs to figure out the number of Sam Murray. And yes, he's being more strategic now.
I can't believe he got that.
Side out.
And a flat rollout. Saludos, Mr. Moscoso from Sucre.
4 serving 4.
Conrado's papa.
Short serve. Second serve.
What a get.
Wow.
Wide angle. Every time he hits that wide angle, he wins the point.
Maybe that's something that Conrado needs to figure out and observe. You know, that wide angle pass. Very good weapon against Sam Murray.
Hola from Brazil. Muchas gracias. Adrian, hello. ¿Cómo estás, Adrian? Why are you not here? It's always nice to see you, Adrian, at a tournament. All your Bolivian friends are here today as we have a towel timeout.
Sam Murray, of course.
Four serving 4.
Referee calls 4 serving 4 on the head pen scoreboard.
Yeah, again, 25 minutes we're here already. We're 8 points.
Short serve. Second serve.
There's the official, Jaime Martel, calling this match.
Point.
Skipped in.
Moscoso takes the lead.
Serving 4.
5-4 on the head pen scoreboard.
No, short serve.
Short serve.
Second serve.
Saludos, Mauricio Yaldin from Bolivia. We love all of our fans in Bolivia, Fabio.
We do.
I mean, remember being there at the American Iris? I mean, they would just treated us like it was fantastic.
It was a fantastic time that we had there. I had some really good food that I have not tasted yet again. And you know what? We love going there. Say hello in the chat box to Mr. Rob Seedorf, who's watching us from California.
We need to be back there. We need to be back in Bolivia. It will be unboliviable.
Wow, side out there. What a kill shot by Sam Murray to left corner.
5.
That was so flat, it wasn't funny. Just want to remind everybody, after this match, you're going to have to switch over to the LPRT feed. They'll be in the booth with their doubles semifinals. They got 2 of those, and then we'll be back with 2 of our quarterfinal matchups. And that'll close out the night at about 2:33 a.m. Just kidding. David Kerr from Mississippi.
Serving
David
4.
Kerr from Culligan Water. Huge Sam Murray fan and sponsor and supporter of the tour. Always helps us out. Good pickup.
Kept alive, but no.
Skipped.
Side out.
A little bit short. Those right side down the line shots were missed by both of these gentlemen.
So in the chat box, how do you are you asking us, Matt? How do we
Ball
like the
serving
setup?
5.
I mean, it is what it is. We're working with what we have here. It's you know, it's different, but we're working with what we're working with, and it's very good for what we're.
Out 2.
It was better than what everyone anticipated, and if you're not here, you're missing out. The stadium court they got
5
bleachers,
serving
they got box seats, they got a bar, they got audio, there's lights, everything's here.
And you know what I do?
Just different.
And I do encourage people that consider next time coming over to the event because the environment is very awesome.
That's another flat rollout.
You know, I've always loved working at
Six,
clubs, Dean, when
serving
you
5.
have a more enclosed space because people interact more. Your environment's awesome. I love that. And here is that exactly what we have.
In the chat box, am I going to be at Junior Worlds? I am. Kenny Green. He's the cat's pajamas, Kenny Green. What a guy.
Side out.
Look at that return a serve by Conrado Moscoso.
5 serving 6.
Thank you guys from watching in YouTube also. Sam Murray ran out of room there.
Wow. Moscoso just making them dams left to right, front to back.
6 serving 6.
So 6 serving 6 on the headband scoreboard.
Thank you, Jason. We appreciate the kind words. You're watching Free Racquetball. You know, many people have been asking about, you know, the injury to Kane Waslinchuk. That's not something that we would ever post about.
7
That
serving
information
6.
needs to come from the players directly. So,
From the players directly or their doctor.
correct. You know, and we wish, you know, every player that plays on tour well when they hurt themselves. I mean, it was sad being in Maryland, and we wish the king of racquetball the very best. King Kane Waslinchuk.
6 serving 7.
6 serving 7. I believe the next up on the championship court will be the lower seed of the semifinals. That would be the doubles. So the number 2 seed of the doubles semifinals, the bottom half of the draw.
Side out. 7 serving 6.
7 serving 6.
I think Conrado being a little bit more conservative given his record with Sam Murray. Great serve.
Skip.
A little frustration there on behalf of Conrado.
Absolutely much needed. You know, he's
6
not
serving 7.
stringing together a lot of points. Murray's age, if you listened in the pregame, he is 29 years old. Moscoso 27, so very close here.
Both Grand Slam winners. Conrado, though, he has made it to the U.S. Open final. Good serve.
Replay.
Oh, the ball was up, Conrado. You got to swing hard and go down the line. That went front wall, side wall, back to the middle of the court, and it's going to be a replay. Sam Murray is still on the ground. I wonder why.
Yeah, Conrado is not happy with that call. He thought he might get an avoidable.
Not an avoidable. I think he thought it was down. You know, it hit that sidewall, but it came back. So there's our two final matches of the night will be Carson Perea. That'll probably take around 3.6 hours. No, not sure. Jake Bredenbeck, Rodrigo Montoya will be close out the night. After this match, 2 LPRT doubles semifinals. Make sure you tune in for that.
And you know what? Speaking of chess matches, Parrilla and Carson.
Yeah.
That will be a chess match.
It's going to be good.
That's going to be really good. Consistency versus persistence.
6,
Experience
7.
all the way through. Even though Andre Parrilla is on the young side, he is considered a veteran of the tour.
Replay.
Yeah, that hit the box. That's hashtag just a replay.
Six serving 7.
You know, there's been a lot of speculation on what is the actual injury, and, you know, from the tour's perspective, we don't have any confirmation. It's just that he's not able to play. And again, it's not something that we would go into detail asking a player, just so you guys know.
Second serve.
Alejandro Meneses is watching. Is he in there? He was at the last year's U.S. Open. What a funny guy.
Wow.
Wow. That was from chest, shoulder high,
Yeah.
splat rollout by Moscoso.
7,
Loose serve.
6. No, short serve.
Nice
Second
try by
serve.
Moscoso right there. On the right, just came up short.
From his knees off the back wall. That's pretty flat.
Point.
Murray's shaking
Point
his
Moscoso,
hand.
he's not. Yeah, Point Moscoso. Murray, I'm not sure if you appealed or not. No, he'd asked for the towel.
Adrian, yes, I am going to the World Championships in Guatemala in December.
Eight serving 6. Skip. Point.
Skipped it in. You see, I mean, there's a lot of these down the lines, Fabio, are coming off the
9
back wall.
serving 6.
Is this the biggest lead in the match so far? 3
So-
points.
It might be. Jason, question for you in the chat box. You're watching on a 70-inch TV. Why are you not watching on YouTube?
No,
I believe
short.
the view is better.
Second serve.
That's just what I'm told. I've never watched racquetball at home, I'm always here. I would like to. Joanne, I do need to take you. You need to come. Down the line,
Point.
perfection by Moscoso. Methodically, Moscoso.
10, serving 6.
And visibly,
Yeah.
Sam Murray is not happy.
Yeah. Again, the scores of those games that they played back in Maryland was 11-4. So that looked like a wet ball serve. That ball, that's a flat rollout right there.
I had to say, I'm impressed with
Wow.
that shot from Moscoso.
Timeout, Murray, 1 minute.
Timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We resume play here as Samuel Murray takes a timeout. So Sam Murray coming in at the ranking number 3 versus Conrado Moscoso at ranking number 7. These two have faced each other 5 times in the Pro Tour.
Time is in. Game number 1.
Sam Murray is leading the
Score
series
11,
4-1.
6.
Can Sam Murray change the tide? So Conrado is on a roll. 5-point lead. Very comfortable.
Not short.
Short serve.
Second serve.
Good choice, though.
Avoidable. Point.
It's avoidable shot right there. Point awarded to Conrado Moscoso. Nothing Sam Murray could do
12,
about it.
serving 6.
Didn't even make an effort to jump.
Replay.
There is an appeal used by Sam Murray. Very smart appeal. He wins the appeal.
11, serving 6.
So it's just a replay, not an avoidable. Very smart use of an appeal, Dean.
Well, I mean, they do use their appeals well. We see sometimes those emotional appeals that we talked about in the last match, you know, or some that there just can't be a good outcome. And there's another flat rollout for point number 12.
Well, you're
Oh, we
talking.
call that skip?
You're talking about emotional
Six,
appeals, Dean.
serving.
And,
Was that not flat?
and Sam Murray is the least emotional player on tour.
Why are we not seeing a Moscoso appeal right
well.
there? That looked,
He looked back at his camp and they said, no, don't appeal.
wow.
Interesting.
Good get. Doesn't make the front wall. Well, Jason, you're the one who has that 60,
70-inch.
70-inch TV. I got a tiny little monitor I'm watching. But thank you guys. Again, not always right here.
I want to thank everybody for watching again.
And we're living in the moment.
That's true. We get excited sometimes as much as the players.
11, serving 6.
So still a 5-point lead from Moscoso.
So, question, is there any advantage of having the glass on the side, left side?
It depends if you're a left-hander or right-hander.
Correct. You know,
Side out.
If you're
Pinch.
if the glass is on the left and you're a left-handed
Six,
player, you have an
serving
advantage
11.
because it's in your shot, it's in your wheelhouse. If it's on the right side and you're right-handed, you have an advantage. It just depends on how you look at it.
yeah. And you know what? It's also as your opponent, how he uses that glass. Is he using it? Is he jamming you with it? Is he just going down the line? What angle's on the board? I want to say hi to Fabian Pedraza
Short serve,
in the chat box.
second serve.
Buddy back from New York. You're right. Jose is the worst ref ever.
Skip.
Wow. That's excellent. You see, Murray looked like he was going to have that lob serve up to the forehand.
7,
Moscoso
serving
cannot help himself. He has to attack that ball and shoot it every time. Just sit back, wait a second, take a ceiling, but he doesn't have a good shot. But not only is he attacking it, he's trying to roll it with a reverse pinch at the dotted line. Skipped it in.
Side out.
He's almost shouted right at Murray.
Well, Dean, when you have all that adrenaline pumping through your body, I mean, I don't blame Moscoso for just shooting, you know.
Well, to be honest, you know, not that this is a factor. You know, this is a shock to anyone. I've never been in a quarterfinals on the championship court at a U.S. Open, so
There you go.
I don't know the exact feeling. I only know what they tell us, you know, in those interviews. You know, how do they feel after a big win like that?
Replay.
Hashtag just a replay. Moscoso don't like that look. That's a very un-Murray-like.
Serving
You
7.
know what I mean? That he doesn't usually do that. It must not have hurt him.
No, he did hear him. He's just not happy.
Point.
That is flat. Murray, just take a step back. That was flat.
12, serving 7.
12-7 on the head pen scoreboard.
Pointing to the referee to look at Conrado's foot. Sam Murray, we see him working the ref.
Well, it could be just for a future. You know, he's down. He's down by 5. There's Moscoso's 3 away. It looks like he's,
Side out.
and that's a. Moscoso can appeal his own, but it looked like he clipped
7,
the front
serving 12.
service box line. So thank you guys for tuning in all day. IRT will have 2 more matches tonight. LPRT is coming up next with 2 beauties. LPRT single, a double, a semifinal doubles.
Interesting.
Both whacking. Oh, that's going to be a warning. It should be a technical
I don't
because it
think
was
I've-
at the back glass.
I don't think I've ever seen a warning to
Self-serving
Sam
serve.
Murray. Ever. Have you?
No. You know, but he's got to fire himself up somehow.
Side out.
Oof. Ripped it. I'm not agreeing with that serve.
Oh, well.
7 serving 12.
So 7 serving 12 on the headpan scoreboard.
So they're saying, Fabio, that Murray got a technical last night, or a warning at least.
Replay.
Oh, hit the box. Hashtag
Just a replay.
just a replay.
7 serving 12.
Game number 1. Oh, beautiful down the line. Good camera work
Wow.
from
That was
Mendoza.
very clear. That shot by Conrado Moscoso, Samurai was just not waiting for it at all. He was going to the right.
Joanne, question for you. How much racquetball did you watch today?
Short serve. Second serve.
Broken ball.
So that was short, so that will be a replay. A first serve.
Replay. 12 serving 7.
12-7. Moscoso's 3 points away.
Point.
Wow. You see the way Moscoso moves his feet? So what we didn't talk about is how these guys got here. Well, the number 6 seed, Conrado
13
Moscoso, took
serving
out Sam
7.
Bredebeck 15-4, 15-10. Then Diego Garcia 15-9, 15-6. And here he sits with Sam Murray. Sam Murray, another Bolivian, Miguel Artiego, which we watched that, 15-2, 15-2. Javier Mar, an 11-8 breaker. So that's how these two got here.
Now, football. Second serve.
That's a foot fault.
No use of appealing that.
Point.
Wow. Moscoso within 1.
Yeah. Game point number 1.
14 serving 7.
Interesting, Joanne.
Oh, Sam Murray has an equipment timeout. He broke his string.
No timeout. That's just a broken of springs. Let's look at
So just
today's matches.
So
Yeah,
just
a little
a
recap.
little recap right here. So Alejandro Landa defeated Eduardo Portillo in great fashion. And right now, Sam Murray is facing Conrado Moscoso. Coming up, after both of the LPRT.
Yeah, we're going to have
doubles.
a nice you're going to be able to watch, switch over to the LPRT channel. You're going to watch some great LPRT semifinal doubles. That's going to be some great action.
And after those, Andre Parrilla versus Rocky Carson. After that, the last match of the evening, Jake Bredenbeck versus Rodrigo Montoya. You know what? You don't want to miss any of those matches. And you know what? I'm excited for both of them, especially Parrilla and Carson. Carson, he's He's the veteran left in the draw, and I got to say, Dean, he looks as healthy and as strong as I've ever seen him.
Yeah, he's got a very good chance here. The first LPRT match coming up is Herrera and Parilla versus Mania and Mendez. That's going to be a good match.
No. Short serve. Second serve.
Skip
First
ball.
Moscoso,
Game number
2
1
minutes.
in the books. Fabio Moscoso started off super slow, but he fired it up towards the end and took game 1. What's your quick thoughts?
Well, you know what? I think that after the match was just going back and forth, then Racquetball just fired up out of that 7-page mark, hit 8 points, and he's here. And you know what? That's a statement because we said this series, Samuel leads at 4-1. Let's see if it changes this time.
Yeah, players are taking a break between games. We'll be back for the start of game 2 right here on IRT Live.
The ancient Greeks had 4 words for love. The most admirable is called agape, love as an action. For 175 years, New York Life has been helping people act on their love. So they can look back or look ahead and say, we got it right. We did good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2 about ready to start. Conrado Moscoso versus Sam Murray. Sam Murray will take the serve. Moscoso wins game 1, 15-7. This is 2 games to 15. Tiebreaker is to 11. Win by 1. IRT rules are in play. That looked like a really good serve.
Skip.
But skipped in. You know, Murray's skipping way more than normal.
0, serving 0.
I do want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the kind words in the chat box. Let's remember to stay respectful. You're watching some free racquetball based on the IRT partners. That's a foot fault screen serve. Call it like you will, doesn't matter. Second serve is coming up next. Nice backhand rollout by Conrado Moscoso. Another towel timeout.
One serving 0. Point.
Nice shot down the line by Moscoso. Starting out on fire. 2-0.
2 serving 0.
There is no...
Now football.
So why are some matches best of 3? Well, the IRT plays best of 3. IRF, which is the International Racquetball Federation, through country play, they play 3 out of 5. So, and the difference between a flat shot and a rollout is, they're very similar. A flat shot could bounce literally twice instantly, like hit front wall, pop, pop.
3 serving
You know,
0.
and then there's some that absolutely just roll to perfection. So very similar shots.
Point.
Skipped in. So, you know, I got to ask this in the chat box. The towel timeouts, it's a problem for some fans. You know, to be honest, these guys are sweating. They're in an enclosed, capsulated room with not a lot of airflow. They're going to dive. Should they not be able to dive? Do you not want to see someone dive and get a ball they have no business getting? So safety is number one, because after they dive, if the floor is wet, they could slip, they could injure themselves. So it's out of player safety, wiping the floor, and the men dive a lot, and they sweat a lot. And there's no other way to control it. You can change their shirts. Sometimes it's the knee pad. Their pants are wet. So their arms are wet. So
4 serving 0.
you can try to minimize it, but at the end of the day, it's going to happen. We're not like, you know, we're not like on ESPN, and we don't need to have, you know, our match doesn't need to end at a certain time. You know, if it's too long, well, you got it.
Skip. Point.
Murray is skipping so many balls, Fabio.
The other thing,
And I don't know if that's Conrado just putting the foot on the gas or the pressure, but it appears he's skipping some easy ones.
and you know what, the other thing that we got to keep in mind, Dean, we're seeing, for example, this hardwood has, you know, a different finish.
Correct.
There are other hardwoods that don't have that
Short serve.
polished finish,
Serve.
and they're just sanded wood. So sweat is not a problem in those courts. Great ball retrieval right there by Murray.
Skip.
It's a skip shot there by Moscoso.
5-0.
A little frustration there on the hands of Moscoso. You know, this is the time of the match that Samurai really needs to figure out what to do. I mean, again, we've said it before. He leads this series. They played 5 times. Samurai is 4-1. But this time, Conrado seems to have figured Sam out at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Now second serve.
But this tournament has been full of surprises, Dean. I mean, last night, Javier Mar had Sam Murray 7-0 in the tiebreaker. Murray came back to win it. Daniel de la Rosa had Rodrigo Montoya 6-1 in the tiebreaker. Montoya came back and won it.
Side out.
Wow, what a return to serve by Conrado Moscoso.
5 serving 0. Side out.
A great shot.
0 serving 5. Point.
Ace serve. Murray, what a way to get back in this and get on the board, Dean.
Yeah, he needed
1
it.
serving 5.
And to Moscoso's forehand. I mean, let's just say you play Conrado Moscoso and you have to drive serve him. Where do you drive serve to?
I don't know. I'd be hitting more jam serves. I'd try to hit the ball so it hits that side wall, goes right into his body. But you have to establish the drive serve to both sides first. Look at that diving get by Murray.
Skip.
Where was he shooting at?
Just check the floor, please. Five serving 1. Football. Second serve.
That is a break for Sam Murray. Had that not been a foot fault, we'll never know.
Wow, that was a rip into the corner.
With authority, and you know what? He did not hesitate to do it. He knew the shot was right.
Serving 1.
He was in good
got
court
s-
position.
He's got some really quick hands, Conrado Moscoso. I mean, he's beloved in Bolivia, the country.
Yeah, as a whole, definitely. When he came back to win world championships, you know, I saw people celebrating with him and felt really happy.
Point.
Another pinch re-kill.
That was technical.
Technical is being called. He was warned in game number 1 about hitting the ball after the rally. You're going to see the score go down from 1 to 0. You don't get a new warning in game 2. And that's not going to be overturned. So,
Technicals are unappealable, as they say.
no.
Murray is exchanging some words with Martel.
Yeah, I think he's asking him if we can meet later on. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look at a replay.
Look at how he's so patient when he serves, Sam Murray.
He is very patient.
But Conrado just steps. How does he shoot that? That is such a difficult shot.
Yeah, but that Z, the mid-height, you know, it was just on Conrado's wheelhouse. And I got to say, when I asked you, like, where would you serve him? If you had to drive serve him, I would drive serve him to his forehand, not his backhand. His backhand is deadly.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at this. I mean, take a look. Well,
Again.
how do you deal with that?
you just that's it. I mean, we could show it to you over and over again. It's just such a really good serve. It's a decent serve, but he short hots that. I mean, it's waist high, and he's shooting that. Let's see what's going on at center court. Players are off the court, so I'm going to assume it's a shirt issue, not a timeout. But
Yeah, I didn't hear the referee.
you know
call
what?
the timeout.
They'll take a break. Let us take a quick 30 seconds, and we'll be back to here on IRT Live.
RYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
I remember Rafa went to San Luis Potosí to my club to give a clinic, And then Rafa started to play with every kid. Every single kid he played one game to 15, and he was saying, if you beat me, I'm gonna sponsor you, right? And I beat him. 15-14, I remember. When you play, I mean, of course you want to win, but you also want to look cool winning, right? And the Gearbox shorts, the t-shirts, the hats, the headbands, I mean, they are simple, but I like simple. I mean, they look great.
I love Racquetball. So, if you ever out there looking for me, then you will know where to find me.
Got a good rally going here.
Good serve, De La Rosa.
But if I'm not here, then I will probably be at home in my office, trying to figure out how to run my new business. The good thing is that the team Willis Accounting and Consulting got my back. With their help, running a business doesn't feel so difficult anymore. Contact Willis Accounting and Consulting today. They will take care of your business while you go back to the things that you love the most.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and my employees and I want to thank each and every one of you for your support by bringing you the MyPillow that started it all. MyPillow's patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs regardless of your sleep position. Because it works, we've sold over 70 million MyPillows, and now I'm bringing it to you for the lowest price ever. For example, you get my standard MyPillow, now only $19.88 with your promo code. Now's the time to get them for your friends, your family, your neighbors, everyone you know. MyPillows make the best gifts ever. In the times we're in, one thing we all need is getting a great night's sleep. So go to MyPillow.com or call that number on your screen now. Use your promo code and you'll get my standard MyPillow for only $19.88. For a more custom fit, my Premium Queen, only $24.98. Or my Premium King, only $29.98. This is a limited time offer, so order now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, Big Canada is taking an injury timeout. He hurt his hand. He landed funny in his hand in game number 1, and it must have sparked something. But after the referee spoke with the commissioner, because there was an impact, an injury timeout is awarded. And we can talk in the chat box if you guys have questions. So technicals, if you get 4 technicals, you have to forfeit the match. So that's 4. And it might actually be in a tournament. So the whole tournament, it's 4. So, and you can see Sam Murray's coming back on the court now. So I don't know if it was his right arm or if it was his left arm. But you could see something is off with Sam Murray. He's skipping a ton of balls, even before the technical. 7-1. That's not Murray-like. He's a fighter, a scrapper. So players are back on the court, and we are too.
Game number 2. Score is 7, serving 0.
We'll resume play here. Conrado Moscoso.
Short serve. Second serve.
So another question, can De La Rosa drop out of the top spot by losing? I don't think so, because I think the tournament that's going to drop was the Lou Bradley, the Chicago tournament. He didn't have a lot of points. I don't know if he didn't even go to that one. I'm not sure. It was a COVID tournament. So he's got a 900-point advantage, so that's a big no.
Point.
That's a flat rollout by Moscoso again. Como
8, serving
with
0.
the Rolo.
And you know what? I like that, Dean. Came out well. Can you trademark that?
No. Someone wrote Como in the chat box, so can't steal it from Rhonda.
Football. Second serve.
Second serve for Conrado. Perea is number 2, so he's literally 900, almost 1,000 points behind De La Rosa. So that's not happening.
Point. Nine serving 0.
Moscoso on a roll. Has he figured the Sam Murray formula out?
No, I think there's an issue with Sam Murray. So De La Rosa's going to drop 220 points, but he'll pick up, I don't know how many points he's going to pick up. Call that a skip. I don't know how many points he's going to pick up here for the for this tournament. So he'll drop, maybe he drops 100 points. Even if Andre wins, he'll get, 400 or 600 if he wins this event. And then Andre's going to drop points from that other tournament also, which I'll take a quick peek. Andre's going to drop 220. So even if Andre wins, he'll gain about 500 points on De La Rosa. Not enough to move into the number 1 spot. But after Pleasanton, that's a possibility. If Perea strings together a Grand Slam victory again and a Pleasanton victory, that looked like a great drive serve from Moscoso. Skipped in. Like he's got the whole left side of the court.
I
he
agree.
likes to be cute with the rollout, but I'm sorry. Got to take the right shot.
Those shots that he's close to that front wall,
and he's got behind him. Behind him is wide open.
He has a higher percentage error in the front than in the back. He's better shooting from the back, no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, he rolls it out more.
Oh, great pickup.
Point.
It's a point there by Sam Murray, who finally gets on the board.
1 serving 9.
Moscoso has to not worry about the score either.
No.
And he has to not worry about whether Murray's hurt or not. He's got to stay focused, foot on the gas, get his points, get out of the court.
Point.
Wow, nice little ring there by Sam,
2
Big Canada,
39.
Murray.
But you know what? That was also thanks to Conrado Moscoso's bad selection shot right there. He had something different, and Murray was right behind him. Kill the ball. Now a 2-point run by Murray. Not anymore, though.
He rarely misses those, Fabio.
9 serving 2.
Another really good serve.
Screen serve.
Screen serve. I don't know. It looks like it's a wet serve, but
It does.
I honestly just think Moscoso's cutting the ball.
Point.
Moscoso. I don't know what that was. It was in French.
10 serving 2.
I think he was saying, I want to go to the Eiffel Tower. I don't know if it was nice or not. (10-2), double digits.
Not football. Second serve.
Foot fault. Good diving get.
Side out.
Great shot by Sam Big Canada Murray.
But you know what I didn't like? Conrado Moscoso, you saw how he was. He was encroaching. He was technically there. He had all the right side of the line. Down the line, perfectly clear. Yet he wanted to be cute with that corner. He paid for it again. As long as Moscoso doesn't, go too fancy, keeps it simple, he'll come out of this one a winner. Great down the line shot.
10, serving 2.
He has everything on his side. Momentum, points, advantage. Everything on his side.
Yeah, Murray's just out of sorts. I don't know if it's the injury. I don't know if it's just the power of Moscoso, but it's definitely not the Sam Murray we saw a couple of weeks ago at the Capital Classic against Conrado.
Short serve, second serve.
Short serve.
Point.
Wow. On the run, splat rollout by Conrado
Serving 2.
Moscoso.
Well, to be honest, I don't have much to say. It's very little that Sam Murray can do about that one.
He's got to just stand there and take his lumps. Because Moscoso is cruising.
Point.
Into the bottom. The logo on Sam's shirt is Beast Mode.
serving
Beast Made. Beast Made. The Bread and Beck's company. It's a clothing company. You can check them out online. Jake and Sam Bredenbeck.
Point.
Ace. You can see Sam's like off his mark, and Moscoso is just pumped and fired up.
Timeout, Murray, 1 minute.
Timeout. There it is. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right here on IRT Live.
Time is in. Game number 2. The score is 13, serving 2.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Live once again from Minneapolis, Minnesota. What seems to be the conclusion of game number 2. Conrado Moscoso leading 13-2. Good serve, Moscoso. And again, he's just making the shots, and now he has a match point, Dean.
Absolutely. Karen Bredenbeck in the back. Beast Made, that's right, Mrs. B. Hola, Conrado Moscoso Sr.
Say hello.
You're welcome for the transmission. Match point number 1, 14-2. Conrado Moscoso drive serve. Where's he going? Sam looking for the screen. Set up, dotted line. Moscoso down the line. Winner. Sam's on the ground. 15-7, 15-2. Conrado Moscoso takes a trip to the semifinals. What a game. There it is, Sam Murray.
Let's look at this replay right here.
Right at the dotted line, easy setup, and no pinch. Goes down the line, the smart shot. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Conrado Moscoso right here on IRT Live.
The ancient Greeks had 4 words for love. The most admirable is called agape, love as an action. For 175 years, New York Life has been helping people act on their love. So they can look back or look ahead and say, we got it right. We did good.
Our YDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
I remember Rafa went to San Luis Potosí to my club to give a clinic, and then Rafa started to play with every kid. Every single kid he played one game to 15, and he was saying, if you beat me, I'm gonna sponsor you, right? And I beat him, 15-14, I remember. When you play, I mean, of course you wanna win, but you also wanna look cool winning, right? And the Gearbox shorts, the t-shirts, the hats, the headbands, I mean, they are simple, but I like simple. I mean, they look great.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Semifinalists coming up. Conrado Moscoso, U.S. Open. First of all, how do you feel?
First, thank you so much for the life in the IRT, and I'm feeling good. I'm so happy. This is my second semifinal in the U.S. Open, and tomorrow I'm in singles and doubles, but I'm so happy.
Well, you had a lot of people in Bolivia watching. Dad is watching. He's always in the chat box. Felicidades, Mr. Moscoso. Congratulations, and I want you to talk to those guys back in Bolivia, please.
Okay, muchísimas gracias a todos por verme. La verdad que estoy muy feliz. Es mi segunda semifinal en el US Open. Como les decía, me siento más que feliz. Les mando un saludo muy grande a casa, a mi familia que me está viendo. Y obviamente esto siempre va dedicado. Y un gran saludo a mi tierra de Sucre, que ahí estamos de aniversario. Más que felices y pues obviamente representando siempre al país. Y les mando un gran abrazo y pedir de estar siempre a sus oraciones para que salgamos campeones.
Now, who are your sponsors you need to thank?
First time is Gearbox, Richard Dream, La Boliviana Santa Cruz, Opticentro, and my family. His support for every day. That's it.
Well, you served really well out there, Conrado. You're really working on the serves and the foot faults. Has it been something you're working with?
Yes. It's a practice all day. I'm feeling not good, but in the tournament it's a feeling maybe in the balls, in the slice, in the drive, but I'm feeling good.
Feliz. Conrado Moscoso, semifinalist from Bolivia. That's it for the IRT. Make sure you tune into the LPRT. They got doubles semifinals coming up, 2 matches. Then we'll be back for our other quarterfinal matches. Make sure you tune in right here on IRT Live.